What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. So within a few hours we've got the Africa TV Valorant tournament coming up. I'm actually super hyped for that. There's some really cool teams attending, so I'll just jump straight into it. First off, we have Sentinels versus PRX. So I do believe it'll be PRX smashing Sentinels 2-0. I mean, Sentinels, they've been doing alright, but realistically they've been doing alright against tier 2 teams. Moist, Shopify, G2, Oxygen. I actually watched some of these matches. I think it was the Oxygen ones and the PRX All Stars one. I mean, that match doesn't really hold any weighting, the PRX All Stars one, but I mean, they were playing alright. But realistically, these are tier 2 teams. You can't really take these wins too heavily into consideration, especially considering that this could actually be a disadvantage for Sentinels because PRX have so much material for them to work with. They can easily counter strat. I mean, look at how many maps were played. They can counter strat for so many different maps. I think playing this many games in this tournament, in the Sentinels Invitational, it's actually a negative. It's a downside for Sentinels. And then we look at PRX. They haven't been playing any tournaments or anything. I mean, they played this Indonesian thing, but I assumed that was just a show match, and I was trying to research if there's any info on PRX scrims. There's literally nothing. So they're going into this with their new member Munyet, who's from Team Secret, I believe. And I guess in the past when Something joined, they did have a bit of trouble adjusting to Something. They were playing not the best, and then it took a little while into the regional split until Something actually started popping off. So maybe PRX have trouble adjusting to new players. But either way, I have faith that PRX, they've been grinding hard, and just the fact that they have so much material to work with, Sentinels have played that many maps, surely PRX, they can whip something out and counter-strat Sentinels, and Sentinels will not know what's coming because there's no info, no past tournaments that PRX has played. So that's 2-0 for PRX to win. Or that's the minus 1.5 match line. Alright, so the next one coming up, Full Sense versus DRX. So I am a bit of a DRX fan, but realistically speaking, DRX, they're not in the best position right now. The game against 100 Thieves, it was alright. I liked that. A little bit close. I mean, it was 2-0, but it was a little bit close. But the game against Fnatic was so terrible. 13-3, 13-4, not good. And like some people might say, oh, but it's Fnatic. You know, you're expected to lose against Fnatic. But actually, DRX has beaten Fnatic before, so they shouldn't be getting stomped 13-3, 13-4. That's just not the DRX that I know. So judging by that, and also they're trialing 2 new players. They got Flashback and Foxy9. So considering they got smashed so hard by Fnatic, are they going to keep Flashback and Foxy9? We don't know, because I was seeing some stuff on Reddit where people were saying that they want like the old roster back, and honestly, I think I want the old roster back as well. But usually when stuff gets said on Reddit, sometimes I swear the coaches and analysts, they look at it and then sometimes they believe it, and then I'm thinking it'll create some internal doubt, and then I don't know, they might go back to the original roster this game for Full Sense. Maybe they might do well, or maybe they don't. Either way, the players have probably seen some discussion about how players just aren't really vibing with the new roster, and obviously the new roster didn't do too well against Fnatic. So DRX, they're just not in the best mental position right now, or even just they're not in the best position at all right now. They got smashed by Fnatic, and yeah, Full Sense on the other hand, a lot of people going into this, they might think that they're like a random team, but look at the players. Okay, they got Foxes and Sushi Boys. I don't know too much about the other players. I haven't really been following them, but Foxes, Sushi Boys, I remember these guys. Because let's go back to Masters Reykjavik, Optic versus Xerxia. Xerxia 2-0'd Optic. And look who we have here, Sushi Boys and Foxes. So these guys, they have international experience. These guys are good. Full Sense are a good team. And the odds, if you look at the odds for Full Sense to even win one map, I got it at $3.75. $3.75 odds for full sense to just win one map against a mentally boomed DRX. I mean, if these guys can beat Optic 2-0, and it's like, yeah, these guys have a decent track record as well. Yeah, just it's so likely that they're going to take at least one map away from DRX that you may as well bet on it. I got it at $3.75. That is just an absolute bargain, I think. So yeah, I do like DRX, but honestly, they're probably going to lose one map, maybe two, but probably one map. Is there anything else to say? Oh yeah, I did bet on Team Liquid to reach the finals. I got that at $3. It's either they reach the finals or they lose their first two games, because they got three new players. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you.